Hello, I'm Steve Saul. Welcome to North West Tonight. First tonight, a woman from Liverpool has spoken out about being targeted by online trolls after posting videos of her outdoor training sessions. Mum of two, Holly Braithwaite, says she's been bombarded with cruel comments after sharing clips of her preparation for a Hyrox event. Mairead Smith reports.
This is Holly, hard at work in preparation for her Hyrox competition, and it's led to heaps of abuse online.
It's really heightened over the last couple of months, where men feel they can just go on and attack on all my posts.
Mainly because of this move, the farmer's carry. Because of the distance covered, Holly has to do it outside. It's this that has led to these comments.
Some I would never repeat because some of them are awful. Some just nasty about my appearance, the way I look. It's not womanly. Also, I must be on drugs.
One person came back and threatened you.
He told me I looked like a man. Men like me deserve to have their jaw snapped.
And it's happening elsewhere.
When I saw the comments, the colour just drained from my face. I was shocked.
Angela works in the fitness industry and told us about the latest comment she was sent online.
The comment was, when did it get a sex change? Looks like a man that.
She wants people to think before they message.
You know, everyone's got a woman in their life that means the world to them. How would you feel if it was one of them?
I've got a daughter and I will not let her think she has to grow up in a world where, because somebody says something nasty to you, you change what you want to do or what you want to achieve.
Mairead Smith, BBC North West Tonight, Liverpool.
An inquest into the death of 4-month-old Madison Bruce Smith. The grandson, the former Manchester United defender Steve Bruce, has been told the woman hired by the family to care for their baby let him sleep overnight in an unsafe position. Madison died in October 2024 after being found unresponsive at the family's home in Trafford in Greater Manchester. Phil Cunliffe has been at the Coroner's Court in Stockport.
Baby Madison was being cared for by Eva Clements. Now, she was a bit like a night nanny, although she called herself a maternity nurse, despite, as the court heard today, not having any formal training as a nurse. The inquest heard that she'd been recommended to Amy and Matt Smith, the parents, through an agency called Ruthie Maternity Services. Now, the person who ran that, Ruth Asari, revealed in court that she also had no formal medical qualifications. Steve Bruce, the Manchester United legend, was in court alongside the parents, that's his daughter Amy and son-in-law Matt, the former Salford and Oldham Athletic footballer. Now, on the fateful day, October the 17th, 2024, Miss Clements laid Madison on his front for an afternoon nap. National Safe Sleeping Guidance, in place since 1991, advises, however, that putting babies on their backs rather than their fronts to reduce the risk of sudden and unexpected infant death syndrome. In the evening, Eva Clements again put Madison on his front, staying in a room upstairs to monitor the infant via a camera. But in the space of 12 hours, she only checked on him once. The baby was found unresponsive by his dad at 7 a.m. and despite attempts to resuscitate him, he was later pronounced dead. A post-mortem investigation found no cause of death. Now, as for the parents in court today, they described Madison as their precious, perfect son. "We will never forgive ourselves," said Matt, "for Tommy sleeping, and we will have to live with that decision for the rest of our lives. We trusted Eva Clements. Ruth Asari presented a service that was professional and regulated, but that simply wasn't true," he added. And in her conclusions, Coroner Alison Much said that she will be writing to the Secretary of State for Health to demand better regulation of so-called maternity nurses to help prevent future deaths. Phil Cunliffe, BBC North West Tonight, Stockport.
One of the North West's last surviving D-Day veterans has died at the age of 101. John Dennett from Wallasey was a Royal Navy anti-aircraft gunner. He met the King and Queen as part of the 80th anniversary commemorations 2 years ago. His family says he died in hospital yesterday. Founding member of the Liverpool indie band The Zootons has been attacked in what police say is a racist incident. Boyan Chowdhury, who was the band's guitarist until 2007, suffered a serious head injury when he was hit by a piece of wood in the city at the weekend. Officers say the 46-year-old was racially abused before the attack. Manchester's Victoria North has been chosen as one of 7 new towns to boost house building. Work's already underway on 15,000 new homes there. There's also a new Metrolink stop and other regenerations. But after widespread protests, the plans for a new town at Adlington in Cheshire have been scrapped.
A group of residents came together with one aim, and that was to get Adlington off the list. And so this morning we feel we've achieved that. So I'm really thrilled. Didn't really dare believe it for a little while. And I'm really proud of our little village for standing so strong.
Right, time for checking the weather. Here's Molly.
So we've had a very settled period of weather of late, but it's all changed this week. A very wet and windy day tomorrow, something brighter but colder midweek with some wintry showers on Tuesday night and into Wednesday on the hills too. This is the picture for tonight, though, so you can see some clear spells initially, and then we'll have that cloud increase, and then we'll have a cold front bringing some spells of rain towards Cumbria, and then towards the morning we'll see that spread southwards and affect the likes of Manchester and Lancashire. But temperatures really not falling away too much compared to what they've been in the day, around 9 degrees Celsius, and you can see the winds starting to pick up tomorrow, and it is going to be an unsettled start to the day. We'll have heavy, persistent rain becoming much more widespread throughout the day. It's going to be an unsettled rush hour on both ends, and temperatures around 14 degrees Celsius. And you see gusts exceeding 30 miles per hour and potentially more along the coast and on the hills. And that's your forecast. Good night.
Thanks, Molly. Don't forget you can stay up to date with us online at bbc.co.uk/local news. That's it from me and the late team. We're back with updates. Eleanor Moritz has got those for you during BBC Breakfast from 6:25. Good night.